Hello?
Yes, hi. Good afternoon, my love.
Hi.
This is Ella.
How you doing?
I'm fantastic, actually. Thank you for asking me.
Awesome, awesome.
I just got an offer at this spiritual bookstore, crystal store, to work as a medium over there, and I'm like, oh wow, I'm honored, I'm honored, I'm just doors is opening up, to the extent that you keep yourself
Right,
open and to the extent that you don't stress, and that's what I'm picking
right,
up more, to the extent that you don't stress is to the extent that doors open
right.
up and the universe responds to your internal vibration. So when the director, she was like, yeah, I like your energy, and we just got to talking, and she was like, oh, you'll be a perfect candidate for one of our,
Right.
counselors or readers. I was like, oh, really? Okay.
Ooh. All
Mhm.
right.
So it is what it is. But if the money ain't right, I ain't gonna work with them damn people. I can't afford it.
Right, right, right.
I can't afford it. I can't. So my love, your best friend, she's getting
Yes.
married.
Yes, she
Yes,
is.
I
It was
was.
so funny because she called me
Mhm.
and she told me about the reading.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, okay, yep. And then next thing you know, she sends me a text like with the ring. I was like, oh my god, like oh my god, like I gotta get with her now. Like I got to.
You
It's
gotta get with.
important. Yes, I got to. So yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah.
When she sent me, I was like, actually, I'm gonna share, I'm gonna share the feedback today again because I'm just so excited of how, you know what it is the
Yeah,
fast turnaround. That's what it is. I get excited when it's
yeah,
a quick turnaround. Like, well, I don't get excited that it actually happens because whatever, like I normally tell my clients, whatever I see is what I tell you. If I don't see it, I can't tell you.
yes,
But because I seen it,
yes.
it didn't amaze me that it happened, but it's how quickly it happened. I was like,
Quickly
oh.
it happened. That's exactly what we were saying. We were like, okay, so we knew it was gonna happen. We just didn't know when. So the fact that it happened like right away, it was like we were blown away. Like what? Yeah,
I was
it was pretty deep.
I was blown
Pretty deep.
away. Yeah, I was blown away as well. I was excited. I was like, oh, it felt like it was one of my girlfriends,
Oh,
But yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yes. I was like,
Yeah.
actually like, what you gonna do? What color? What is it? Like just all sorts of questions. We're bombarding her. She ain't even been engaged for 5 minutes before I started asking all sorts of questions. I'm like, yes, come on, what we gonna do? So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yes, my
I'm
love.
excited
Yes.
about that.
Okay, so it's your turn. You feeling a little nervous?
Yes.
I know. It's
Yeah.
all right. It's all right. It's all right. You're in good hands. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's not that tension. It's not that nervous. I mean, well, yeah, it's not that whatever. But anyhow, have you ever
Okay.
received
Okay.
a psychic medium reading before? Have you ever received, a spiritual reading, consultations or whatnot, or?
Yep. 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 Yep.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I have to like admit, even though I received it, I was a little skeptical
Mhm.
of it. I was like, I actually received two times before a couple of years back, and then not too long ago, the first time I received it, she told me I was going to have a baby. I didn't
Mhm.
believe it.
And you
I had
have
a
it.
baby.
Yeah, yeah, 'cause I feel children around you too. That was the first thing.
Yeah, I
That was
had
the
a baby.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah,
first thing that came up with you is children. You are a person
yeah.
that, regardless if you know it or not, you are a person that on this planet you will have a lot of children. Children is your thing. You will be
Really?
able, yeah, you will be able to, and I'm gonna tell you, you will be able to maintain having a family because that's just within your DNA. That's just within your aura field. When in your past life, my love,
Wow.
yes, in your past life,
Uh-huh.
you came from a very big family and you were the
Yeah.
one, yeah, you were like someone that I guess you perhaps were the oldest child or whatever, that you had to step in and help your mother or help your your parents to take care of the other children. But children and family is it resonates with you very, very well. So I'm not sure if you might be a Cancer or a Scorpio, or that's
I'm
what
a
I'm. There
Scorpio.
you go. Yeah, Scorpio. Dealing with family, dealing with
Yeah.
bond, dealing with partnership in any event.
Oh,
However, I
goodness.
have some things that I have to tell you. Um, with
Ooh.
yeah, just 1 second, real quick. Let me just explain how I conduct session, and then we're just gonna get into it so you can have a understanding. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna channel information from your spirit guides, and
Okay.
your spirit guides are those that watches over you. As soon as you came into this realm, as soon as you've been reincarnated into this realm, you have been appointed, or you have been given what is known as spirit guides. And as I always say, spirit guides is like when you go to, your guidance counselor, in high school, and your guidance counselor tells you step by step of what to do, and they guide you throughout, the whole high school process. That's what your spirit guides are. Your spirit guides you throughout life, your whole life, from the day you was born to the day you're going to transition into another realm. So these are the spirits
Okay.
that I will be communicating with, and they will begin to tell me things about you that happened in the past, present, and future. And as I already confirmed to you that in terms of children, I more than likely you will be having more. More than likely you would definitely be
Okay.
having more, or you may have a sense that I want to have more children. I want to be settled, and I want to get married, and I want to just be complete. It's
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Yes,
Yes.
it's okay, because guess what? This is what resonates in your, this is what you took that energy that you have with you now, at the point that you're in now. That comes from past emotions, and I'm feeling like that more so is coming from past life emotions of seeing what a family is and valuing family. And as a result of you valuing family, you now want this, you now want what is resonating with you, or what you're comfortable with. I see the number 34
Oh,
with
yeah.
you. I see the number 34 with you.
34?
Yeah. And as I break that number 34, that number is the number 7. So we're dealing with the Christ energy. So once you have,
That's my favorite number.
Say that again.
That's my favorite number, 7.
Okay, there you go. That's what resonates with you. You know, that energy of 7. Now you have to understand that 7 is a number of understanding. 7 is a number of higher consciousness, higher, elevation, vibrating on an intellectual frequency instead of vibrating on the lower chakras. 7 is the number of, again, like I said, Christ, illumination, being what is known as born again. So once you have got to that stage of being, again, born again, all will go within divine appointment. The issue with you is that you have to let go, and that's what they're saying. Tell her to let go of the old stuff. Tell her to let go of the emotional poison that has been, inflicted in her mind, in her body. And then as a result of letting go and releasing old situation, and I'm feeling like is dealing with relationships in particularly, letting go of that will only open the doors for you to receive peace and bliss and happiness and commitment and internal vibration, where you feel like, again, you're complete. And again, my love, the only person that's going to give you that happiness is yourself. And one thing for sure, what they're telling me is, listen, stop agreeing with what other people think of you. Like, say for example, you've been in a relationship where somebody says to you, you ain't gonna be nothing. You're not gonna find nothing. You ugly. You this. You that. If you agree to that opinion, and that's also known as verbal abuse. If you agree to someone's verbal abuse, then guess what? That's how you're gonna feel. That's what you're gonna think, and that's what your reality will be. So again, letting go of what other people think of you, because it's nothing but gossip. And guess what? As a result of other people feeling this way towards you and having opinions amongst you, as a result, it's only going to hurt them, because once you align yourself with your highest good, once you align yourself with that good version of yourself, you're going to look at them and you're going to have some type of animosity towards them. So as a result of you having animosity towards them for making you feel that way, it's going to just go back to them. So all it is they're not doing you a favor, they're hurting themselves. Because once you, as a Scorpio, get out of that, okay, I'm not who these people think I am, or I don't believe I don't believe what this person is saying about me, then guess what? You're going to be like, well, screw him, or screw her, or, you're going to be like, oh, and that particular type of vibration is going to go what? Right back to that person. So they're only digging themselves back into this hole. So I'm really feeling for you. I'm really feeling for you. What they're saying is, healing yourself from healing your sacral chakra. Are you familiar with the chakra levels in your body?
Yeah, I'm learning all of them. Yeah, I'm learning.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the sacral chakra is definitely something, well, not something, definitely an energy vortex or energy level inside of you that you should look into, because again, I'm not sure what was the relationship with you or your parents, or the relationship with you and ex-lovers or whoever, something, but it's stagnated there. Say that again.
I've had some pretty rough relationships and romantic relationships, and the relationship with my parents. It's up some days, it's down some days. I really feel like my parents, I feel like they have, I hate to say this, but I feel like they stunted me because they were afraid to do stuff. So I in turn was afraid to do things, and it's like, not up until now, I just want to like break out of the cage and just not deal with them. I felt like I just need to get away from them so I can start growing as a person, because I feel like they're complacent with where they are right now. And with my romantic relationships, I felt like that too.
Yeah, what's happening?
I've had pretty.
Right. And I get it. No, I said, and I get it. I do totally understand. But what has been, and I'm going to listen to me carefully, what has been cast upon you is what they're telling me is a black spell. It's a spell. It's like black magic that Go ahead.
Oh my God. I just told my mom yesterday. I said, Mama, I feel like somebody put the root. I'm joking, but I feel like somebody put the root on our family, because it doesn't make no sense how things have been happening throughout my life. Like, it doesn't make no sense. I feel like there's a black cloud over our family. I just told my mama that yesterday.
Well, your spirit guides is confirming. Yeah, then your spirit guides is confirming that. So, in any event, my love, the way that I can help you is I can prepare, rather a 6-day bath for you, or a 3-day bath for you, if you're interested, to just get reverse that energy, whatever it is, or whatever feeling that you have other than your true self, it will just come out of your vortex. That's it. It would just help you. These baths that I prepare, especially that your spirit guides is confirming that, there has been like this black cloud. And I'm gonna explain exactly what this black cloud, what they're telling me this black cloud is. But because they're telling me that there is something other than your true self happening within your alignment, you got to get that, you got to like remove that out of your vortex. And for this reason, I always and as you're a Scorpio, you're dealing with a water sign, I always recommend taking spiritual baths in this event, you know, because for me, washing away other people's aura is the best way that I deal with things, you know. I'm a Pisces, so
Yes.
you already know, you know, we, you know, anytime dealing with water, water is like the communication to all realms, you know, it's like washing away, it's like purification. So if you already feeling like, listen, I feel like there has been a hex or a black cloud, then you have to proceed to the next level. If you want to, again, reach into that state of what? The Christ energy within you, that illumination within you, where I see the 3 and the 4. Now let me break it down again for you. When I say 3 and 4 is equal to 7, correct? However, the 3 inside of this 34 is mind, body, and soul, the Trinity. Okay, so you got to get the mind right, you got to get the soul right, and you got to get the body right. The physical, the spirit, and the mind. Okay, all 3 of them have to work in synchronicity with one another, you know, in order for you to be what? Secure. You need to be boxed in, which is the number 4. 4 represents security. 4 is like you locked in. If you look at a box, it's secure. 4 corners, nothing is going in, nothing is going out. So, and then once you have this balance, what they're telling me is once you have this balance, okay, this mind, body, and soul balance, you will now become what? Secured. And as a result of having that feeling of security, you can now rise into what? That Christ in you, the peace in you, the spirituality in you, the calmness in you, the knowing in you, the not being fearful, you know, the letting go in you, you see. Because what is the opposite of fear? The opposite of fear is trust. Trusting.
Courage.
Yeah, and courage. Right.
Ooh.
You see? So it's a whole twist. And it takes dedication, it takes patience, it takes consistency, because this is not gonna happen overnight. Nothing does. You know, although that marriage proposal seemed like it, but we ain't gonna go there. But you know, I'm talking about your best friend. Although that that seemed like it happened overnight, but it just happened very quickly.
It did.
Right.
But
you get what I'm saying. But in any but in any event, what your spirit guides, give me a second, let me listen to what they're saying in terms of this black cloud. Oh, okay, so now the black cloud is what they was referring to as accepting what other people has said to you and has done to you. So you have just confirmed that your parents, and that's what puts on a black cloud, because you can no longer see with your own 2 eyes, because what you're seeing is the vision of other people. The fear, the not wanting to take advantage or not wanting to be adventurous comes from who? Your parents. So you're living their life, and you're not living your life. And as a result of not living what? Your life, you have now created this cloud of darkness, because you don't even know who you are. You see? You don't even know. That's what they're telling me in terms of this black cloud. And guess what? It's been happening from generations and generations and generations. So it is in a sense true that you may feel like, something is over your family, because guess what? Your grandmother was, acted that way with her, your mom, and now your mom acts that way with you, and your father, your father is a mate of, your mom, so they two attract each other. So it will make sense for you not to, what they're saying, have a solid sense of direction is what they're saying. It's not that you don't have the direction. It's like a solid sense, feeling like, listen, is this what I want to do? Because you have been under a hex of other people's feelings and thoughts. So now when you want to come into that Christhood, and this is through relationships of people that you've been with, okay? And that's why they're showing me the sacral chakra, now that you are beginning to come out of the darkness, now it's like, is this feeling or is this sense that I'm feeling my thoughts and not other people's thoughts? So as a result, my love, you should get into a lot of, releasing, or rather self-evaluation, because it's like, release break the curse. That's what it is. And by breaking the curse, and let me tell you, by breaking the curse is by accepting the truth. That's what it is. Accepting that you are this divine beauty, accepting that you are a lovable person, accepting that you is nothing on this planet that you can't do, accepting that you are a very spiritual person, accepting spirituality, because you do not want to be cursed under any religion. Re is to do again, and lie, it's not within our genetic makeup. Religion.
No.
Genetics. Lie, to lie, and genetics, to do it again.
Yes.
You see. So let's not get this let's not get this twisted. Let's understand what's happening in a sense where you're coming out of your shell, it's cracking, like a baby chick. What I'm seeing here is like a baby chick that wants to crack out of that shell. That's what they're showing me. It's like it's cracking. It's like dead serious. I'm seeing it like crack, and it's gonna crack. You're gonna sprout, and you're gonna.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. So let me get this straight. Hold on. You have the root chakra, you have the sacral chakra. Okay, you got the root chakra, you got the sacral chakra, you have the soul chakra, you got the heart chakra, you have the communication chakra, and then you have the all-seeing eye, and then you have the crown chakra. So the number 7 is the crown chakra, is the halo again. That's that halo that you see over the head of Jesus Christ. Meaning what? Illumination. So again, in order for you to manifest that or align yourself with that, you have to go through the whole different chakra levels in order for you to shoot up and crack that shell and be who you are. And as they said, be born again. What Christians said, Christ, I want to be born again. And how do they become so-called? Say that again.
They gotta wash themselves.
There you go.
Right?
Let me help you. Let me help you, my love. Let me help you.
Yes.
Let me help you. Let me wash you. Yes. Let me help you. So it's all within divine appointment. I'm honored, and I'm thankful that you came to me, for me to help you further, assist you. And again, everything happens by divine appointment. You might have not been ready for the messages then. Now you are ready, to hear what your spirit guides are saying. Yeah. Do you have any questions?
Absolutely.
Do you have any questions?
Oh goodness, it's a whole bunch going on. I would like to know about my career. Like, there's so many things that I love and I love doing. I've always been kind of lost as to what it is, or my life's purpose, or what am I supposed to be doing. I've always been lost when it comes to that. Like, there's so many things that I love.
Right.
I don't know where to start or where to begin, and it kind of sometimes gets me down, because I feel like if I knew, I'd be working at it hard. But I'm just, a lot of times I'm just lost with that.
Yeah, and I feel like the reason why you lost, in a sense, is because you have not accepted the truth inside of you, and you still have that residue of, seeing things through the eyes of other people. So like I said,
Of others.
you're not going to be clear with what you with the sense of direction, as they said, as your spirit guide said. You're not going to be clear with that sense of direction. However, let me ask you a question. What is it
Okay.
that you want to do?
What does I want? I love art. I want to create stuff. I don't care what it is. I just want to make it.
So
I just want to
go ahead.
Art and just make, whether it's music, painting, art, whatever it is. I want to learn as much as I can, and I just want to create. I love using my hands. I love just putting things together. That is like one of my favorite things to do. Putting things together, planning things, creating things, colors, all of that is just, it gives me so much joy when I can just put things together.
Okay. So when you asked me, that when you said you're lost and you said you don't know where's your sense of direction, and you said, I don't know what is it that I'm supposed to be doing, and I just asked you what is it that you want to do, and you just answered your own question. So there you go, my love. It's not about what should I do, is what it is that you want to do. It's not what should I be doing. No. What is it that you want to do? Okay, and whatever it is that you want to do, whatever gives you that sense of peace and that sense of happiness, that's what you should be doing. Me guiding people, helping people, reading people, this is what I choose to do. This is what I want to do. So guess what? I become better at it per second, millimeter, whatever, blah, 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 whatever. Because this is what gives me sense of joy. This is what gives me happiness. All of these testimonials, it just brightens up my day like you don't even know what. Exactly. So it's not a matter of, oh, what should I be doing? Because I could be doing anything else on this planet. But a long time ago, 5 years ago, whenever I started, I got this sense of, you know what? It was a feeling that just kept coming back, that this is what you should be doing here on earth. And I resonated, and I listened to my higher self, and I resonated with that frequency of, you know what? Let me not be shy and start reading the public. Let me come out of this shell of mine, because I'm like, damn, doing readings for people all over the world, like, damn, like, is it going to be, am I going to be on point? Am I going to do, and then look at me now. You get what I'm saying? So, and it gives me a sense of joy. So that's the same thing with you. When I just asked you, what is it that you want to do? And you gave me all of those, being creative, writing, rather singing, putting things together. That's what you need to start on.
Yep. Just whatever. That makes me happy.
Because you're gonna find yourself.
Okay.
You're gonna find yourself.
Okay.
You're definitely gonna find yourself. And then now you have this child of yours that you can begin to mold, and you can begin to help, and you can begin to make this person the best that this person can be. Because at this particular moment now, that child of yours is your soulmate. That's your soulmate. That your baby is your.
Too.
Okay, well, they are your soulmates. Well, they are your soulmates.
Yeah, you know what? I know this sounds weird. I like to put stuff together. I always felt like they were meant for me because their birthdays. And I know this sounds crazy, but their birthdays is in June, which is 06, and my son's birthday is in December, which is the 12th, and my birthday is 10/26. So, like, I just felt like when you're reversing the numbers around, their numbers kind of add up to my birthday. And I was like, oh, my God, I feel like you guys are meant for me. Like, you chose me for whatever reason. I like to think that way. No, it might be weird, but I just felt like they chose me for a specific reason or whatever. And even though they drive me nuts, I don't think that would.
No, that's exactly what happens. The children that comes into this realm, chooses their parents. Definitely. You ever heard about stories where You've been with a person for a very long time and they try to get pregnant and they just can't get pregnant, but then they leave that person and then start a new relationship and boom, the person is pregnant. You heard of stuff like that, right? Yeah. So that goes to show you right there that children choose their parents, because you could be with a man for 7 years and never get pregnant, and then you break up, and then you mess with a guy for a year, and boom, you pregnant. So again, they choose their genetic makeup, is what I'm saying. And these children now that are being reincarnated, they're known as the rainbow children. No more crystals. They're known as the rainbow children. So they're full of light. They're full of spectrums, especially coming from.
Oh goodness.
You said, "Oh goodness," yeah. Especially coming from a melanated mother, such as yourself.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it is.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
That's
you
interesting.
and
Yeah,
I didn't. Go ahead.
Yeah, my son, he was born like he was out of nowhere. I was not expecting to have any more. And he just, when the lady said, "Oh, you're gonna have another baby," he popped up out of nowhere. I'm like, okay. And I ended up having him on 12. I thought it was like so interesting for him to just pop up out of nowhere, because I was quite sure I was done. But yes, that is interesting.
12.
Very interesting.
That is interesting. And let me tell you, you want me to break him down? You want me to 12.
Yes.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, I had him 12.
That's beautiful. 12 is 3. That's 3 times 3, and 3 times 3 is 9. Okay. And what happens is 9 is the closest number to God. Okay? 9 is the number of completion. 9 is the number of completion only to begin something again. 9 is the everlasting number. 9, what they say, 9 ethers. There's 7 chakras, but most people say there's 9 chakras because it goes above the crown chakra. You see, 9 completed chakra levels, which 7 is the halo, but there is 2 extra when you are fully close to God, or well, your God self, because we all are gods, okay? But when you are truly in divine connection with that God particle and that in the cosmic or the universe, that's the 9 ethers. Ether, your antenna, okay? So because it doesn't, after 9 is what? Rather 0 or 1. So it's an infinite number. It closes out only to begin again. So this particular son of yours or whatnot, you need to watch out, because he could be someone, especially he's a Sagittarius, so he's going to be someone that is going to be very intellectual. Intellectual guy, someone
my goodness.
Yeah, someone that is gonna be into stuff. I would recommend that you get him into a lot of occult stuff, or like the secret society things. Let him figure things out so that he can only get deeper and deeper into who he is, into his own identity. Because the more you search, and the more you understand, and the more you show him certain symbols, it activates that pineal gland inside of it. And once that pineal gland begins to activate, you're going to create a genius. That's a genius right there. And he already, yeah. He's a Sagittarius. That's the philosopher.
I think I low-key.
Say that again?
I was just telling this. I said I think he low-key is a genius.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I was just telling him because,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. He really doesn't. He's not interested. Like, I try to sit him down to teach him his ABCs and his 1, 2, 3s. He's not all that interested in that. However, he does things that I think to myself, like, well, how do you know to do that? Like, you don't even want to sit down and listen to me, but you know how to do this. Like, he'll do things that I'm thinking, like, there's a little advanced.
Yeah.
And he knows, like, he just understands. Like, he might not be sitting down with me, but the way he understands when you talk to him, he is almost as if I know, Mom. Like, I got this. Like, it's almost as if he understands any and everything. And I said, I got to watch you.
Yeah.
You calculated.
Yeah, he's well calculated. Yes. He's well calculated. Yeah. Yeah. Those numbers, those is like that's like triple. That's like that's mind, body, and soul to the third power. You know, that's balance to the third power. You know, so it's like you that ABC. That's something repetitive that you're gonna tell him. Yeah, that's fine. But I guarantee you, once he starts school, and if you put him in, public school or whatever, it's going to be a problem, because that stuff that they teach him in school is not going to be able to work with his brain. It's not going to be able to work with his brain. So you're going to have to give him, I guess, more work, or you're going to have to work with him on another level in order for him to be complete. In order for him to be complete. Okay. So listen to sound vibrations, like stuff to activate your pineal gland for him. Definitely.
Okay. And my daughter, I would like to know a little bit more about her too. She was born 677. 677 at 11:11.
Ooh. That's a master number.
Yeah.
That's 11:11. That's 22. That's the ultimate master number. You have a problem. That's that ultimate master number is like, it's like a challenge for your son here, because the ultimate master number is the mother. It's like, you can't tell me what to do because I know. Right.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's 22.
They fight so much. They are at each other's throats constantly, every single day.
I'm pretty sure they are, because you have this like and not to mention their opposite signs. Gemini is opposite is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is opposite Gemini, and then you have a child, mind you, you have a child that you gave birth to that came through this realm at 11:11. That's like a magical
11:11, exactly.
That's a magical number. That is the gateway. That is like, I'm here. I'm pushing through the gates. I'm in transition. I am now into another realm. 11:11, and if you do 11 times 2, that's 22. That's the ultimate master number. That's like Mary, like Jesus Christ's mother. She's 22.
Wow.
You see, that's Aset, as they would say. If you bringing it back, screw Mary. Let's get to Aset. Let's get to Isis. Yes, Isis. Who we are.
Yes.
That's your daughter right there. And then two, she has the number 7 there. So that's also dealing with the Christ energy. So that's more of like the spiritual side. So your daughter there, both of your children might have chose you because they know that you have this deep spiritual side inside of you, and they can only come through someone that resonates on that particular frequency. And my love, this is the reason why your spirit guides has been speaking to me about you getting into that Christhood. That Christ inside of you, the number 7, because they know the full potential. They know the full. It's all about energy. It's all about energy, my love. It's all about energy. So you have your daughter here, who is the natural channeler, being able, because the Geminis, I call Geminis the magicians, the natural channelers, the networkers, the ones that are able to, receive information from the dream world or another realm and come back to this realm and tell people, oh, just put things into perspective. And people are like, well, how you know that? Because I just know. I just know. So with your daughter here, as she grows into her true identity, you will see that she is like a natural channeler. She will provide you with lots of information. Information that is like, wow, this is so profound. And this is the reason why it works out for everyone, because as you yourself is into arts and putting things together, that helps with the brain, that helps with brain development, putting tools. It's like the cubic, the cubic cube thing, that's brain activity.
Black things, yep.
Right.
Interesting.
Oh yes, very interesting.
No wonder why they are such strong personalities. They are strong personalities, those two. Oh goodness, this is interesting.
Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. And then too, again, both. And I feel, and remember when I told you that you came in your past life, you came from a very big family, and you were surrounded by children, and you were like the caretaker. So I feel like your children might have met in their past life. So they might be souls that met before or known each other before. And that's the reason why they're like, yeah, it feels like that. It feels like that in this situation, which your spirit guides is telling me. Yeah. So it's like, oh, we didn't complete this. We didn't complete that. We didn't finish this. And I seen you last time, and this is what you did. So what now? Or, I challenge you to this, because your son is going to be going to be a very big challenger. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, old man is the thing, yeah.
My son is, whew.
Yeah.
He is a humdinger. He's very bossy. He knows what he wants, and he wants it then and there, and it's like no changing his mind. It's like, Mom, I want this apple juice. I don't want fruit. I don't want pear. I want fruit. Apple juice. None of that. Like he is something else. He is. And I'm like, man, and there's nothing you can do to calm him down. Get him what he wants.
Yeah, well, that's the number 9 for you.
That is so funny. And my daughter, she was more she's more open to learn. Like when she was little, she was so easy. She was open to learn, excited to learn, and she's very artistic, and she can just make things out of little things. Like she'll find something and just make something really cool with it. And she's very bossy as well.
Yeah,
she's very demanding as well, but she's a little bit lower. Like it's not as bad with my son as it is for her. But yeah, they're very independent. So I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, well, the situation is what happens is during pregnancy, the pregnancy transition or the pregnancy experience was different between the both of them. So what they're saying is it's natural for them to be or see things in a different light. Besides them having their own personality, that emotional stuff that goes on with them is only from the chemicals the chemicals that was secreted down to them from what you was going through during the pregnancy stage, So, but we won't get into that. Yeah, we won't get into that because and I know. But understand that you just have to work with both of them and be, again, dedicated and consistent and, help them to be the best version of who they are. And they're growing, so it's not going to last forever. They just growing into their own identity.
Okay. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better because I was thinking, like, what am I doing wrong?
No. I mean, we go through things,
That makes me feel a lot better.
Right.
That makes me feel a lot better. That is so interesting. My little My little guys, my little
Mhm.
babies.
Too
Yeah.
cute. Aw. So do you have any other questions?
I love Barbara babies. Next question I would like to go into is my love life. What is going on with sex?
Yeah, but this is what I was speaking to you about, relationships and releasing old, releasing the old
Oh,
pain and releasing
man.
the thoughts um that causes you pain, only for you to attract what it is that you desire. That was the first thing that came up, dealing with you in relationships. And again, I feel like once you have come into that state of loving yourself, you will then attract someone else that resonates on that same frequency. So it's not, we all want to be happy. And I feel like every relationship that you've gone through only brings you closer to your soulmate. And it's all good, because guess what? It's like, yeah, I used him to get closer to, where I need to be. Yeah, I used that person. Yeah, I got a baby by him, but guess what? It's going to get me closer to who I need to be. Yeah, this, yeah, that. That's I say to my females or my goddesses or my sisters who's looking for love, just look at it in that way, where these different men that might have physically, verbally, or mentally abused us, or took advantage of us, or cheated on us, or whatever it is that they did to us that didn't, cause us happiness, learn from it, accept it, move on, but don't hold it, because to the extent that you hold those thoughts in your psyche, you are now putting your mind in prison. You are like mentally slaving. You're psychologically suffering from the thoughts that don't even exist. That doesn't even need any energy. Like, it doesn't even matter anymore, because guess what? I'm getting closer to where I need to be. I am accepting that. Guess what? The chapter has closed with me and this particular guy now, and I thank him for coming into my life, because guess what? I used him to get closer to where I need to be. That's what happened.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
Letting go.
Yes.
That's why your spirit guides was speaking to me about the whole sacral chakra, and that deals with what? That's the reproductive system. So sexual energy, you might be feeling, confused in senses, because the guy that you was dealing with was probably sleeping with other women, and now he came and he gave you that virus. So now you feeling and you thinking like the woman that he was sleeping with, and it's just all types of sexual transmitted, sexual, what is it, energy or whatever, or sexual
transmitted energy.
Yeah, sexual transmitted energy. That's what it is. Yeah. When you're a Scorpio, so you're very, you're very sexual. I understand.
Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. We all are.
Yeah.
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 But it's a lot of cleansing.
I do feel like I got Huh?
No, I said, but it's a lot of cleansing.
Yeah, I do feel like I hold on. Yes, because I do hold on, like, to whomever I start to have feelings with. When it doesn't work out, I tend to beat myself up a lot. Like, what happened? What did I do for them to do this? I thought I was cool. Like, I would go through my head. I thought I was cool. I thought,
mental
what
slavery.
What did I do? And I don't ever look at it like, I never look at it like, well, maybe it was them. I always beat myself up. Just recently with a young man that I absolutely adored, he just kind of disappeared, and I'm still beating myself up with that. Like, what did I do?
Accept it. Fuck it. Accept it.
Right.
I mean, I know Scorpio. My love, Scorpio. I have a very close friend of mine, and she actually just sent me a text message that I seen on my screen. But I have a Scorpio, very close friend of mine. That she goes through a lot of things, so I do understand the way Scorpios are in relationships, but yo,
Mhm.
you guys are very, very sensitive, and you all Scorpios want basically is to have a loving relationship and a trustful relationship. But guess
Mhm.
what? What Scorpios
Mhm.
must understand is that things happen and everything is not for you. Sometimes it's best that certain people are not in your life. And again,
Mhm.
it all boils down to lessons. It all boils down to lessons.
Mhm.
It's
Yes.
like, all right, he
Yes.
came into my
Yeah.
life. Go ahead.
No, no, no. Go ahead, sis.
What I was saying is, okay, well, he came into my life. Okay, well, the divine appointment didn't last a long time. He came into my life for
Mhm.
2 months, and I've learned from this 2 months. I'm thankful. Thank you for
Mhm.
occupying my time. Thank you for
Mhm.
not allow me to think about other things for these 2 months. Okay, now you're gone. All right, well, thank you.
Mhm.
Have a good day, and I bless you on your way.
Right.
You Scorpio,
Right.
y'all
Right.
gotta, let release. And that's the main thing that was coming up with you. The release, the children, the allow, seeing things through other people's eyes, and as a result of seeing things
Right.
through other people's eyes, you begin to think that this is who you are and this is not who you are, and you begin to
Mhm.
act like this. So
Mhm.
then that is setting your reality. So again, it's a whole just shift of
Mhm.
consciousness that you have to get into. And then two, as I said to
Mhm.
you before, you have to use tools. You got to, in certain event, wash your sins away. Or because again, sin to me is not believing in yourself. You have sin. To not believe in the truth within yourself, to not believe in your own words, you have sinned. I've sinned many times, not believing that I can do what
Mhm.
I do,
Mhm.
and it's all good. But in any event, moving
Mhm.
forward, as you proceed into this, consciousness, or as you proceed into this journey of spirituality, and you proceed to get to that goal of the Christ, the number 7, then
Mhm.
guess what? All will go well. Everything
Right.
will unfold like a
Mhm.
rainbow. It would unfold. All right, my love.
Mhm. Yes.
Yep,
Let me
yep,
just write
yep.
this stuff down. I know to write everything down.
Say that again.
I was just writing this down, so don't give me 1 second.
Well, I actually recorded this for you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That would be so awesome.
Yeah, I recorded this. All of my sessions are
Thank you.
recorded. Yeah.
Awesome. I can
Yeah.
go over it again. Yes.
Yeah. All of my
Because I'm up
sessions.
here writing, trying to write it down.
My love, I got you. I told you, let me help you. I keep telling you, let me help you.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
That is perfect.
Mhm.
Is it can I ask who like my spirit guides are always? Is that something that I should know, or is it? I always wanted to know, like.
Yeah, who your spirit guides are, that's cool. But in any event with me, I don't know who they are
Mhm.
particularly. I just
Oh.
hear what they say.
Okay.
I just hear what they say.
Okay.
Somebody else may be able to tell you who they your spirit guides are, but spirit guides to me
All right.
is just,
You just hear 'em.
I just hear them, and they're many. They're not just one, or they're many. So I don't know their, yeah.
Oh.
It's like a gang. It's like a gang of angels, a gang of spirit guides, a gang of ancestors. You're not walking this path alone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's so interesting.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Another thing, lately I've been wanting to leave. I live in Michigan. I've been here my whole entire life, and I just have this urge to just kind of move
Mhm.
and get out of this state and go somewhere else.
That's what you're feeling?
South, somewhere warm.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I've been feeling like. I need to get somewhere warm.
Uh-huh. And that's what you, okay, I'm going to tell you, I want to assist you in two ways. Okay. One way
Uh-huh.
is, what is your true intentions? Do you have a goal when moving down south? Because if you're just moving down south just to do it, you may find that you may struggle a bit. But as a Scorpio, y'all get into,
Okay.
y'all, you guys, you guys are good at getting out of struggle,
Struggles.
so
Yeah, situations. Yeah.
yeah, so
My goal really is.
go ahead.
Yeah, my goal is really it's just the people that I'm around. I feel like if I don't distance myself, I want to get away. Like I just
Mm.
oh how can I explain it?
So
I
then,
I want to start anew in a different environment.
mhm, mhm.
If that yeah, and warm. For some reason, I just want to be somewhere warm. It's cold when I'm here. I'm depressed. I want to go somewhere warm. Like I keep feeling warm,
Mhm. Yeah.
and I just, it's here. I just feel like everybody is just, I don't know. I can't. How can I explain it?
It's time for you to
Everybody's
make a
depressed.
change.
Like
No, my
misery.
love. It's time for you to make a change.
Yeah.
You're feeling it inside of you. Your gut
Yes.
feeling is telling you. You have been pondering about it. This is something that you want to do. When I asked your spirit guys if this change is good for you, they said yes. She needs a change. This is part of your
Okay.
elevation. This is part of your growth. This is part of your
Mhm.
journey. This is where you need to be
Mhm.
to develop what it is that you want to
Mhm.
develop, to develop your business, to get a peace of
Yes.
mind, to get a sense, of freedom in a sense. So yes, my love,
Mhm.
pack your
Mhm.
bags with your two
Okay.
children and go where you need to go.
Yes. Oh
Accordingly
my
though.
gosh, that sounds so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
accordingly. Yeah,
Yeah.
accordingly.
And I don't want to just like pack up. I'm a probably work some things out, but I just feel this need to just get away because
Mhm.
that saying misery loves company.
Oh yeah.
I feel like even when I try to talk about something positive, there's always oh no, and it's starting to really get to me. It really is. I'm like,
Definitely.
okay, why don't you want to change? Why are you happy where you are? Like I'm in this stage where I just want to just get out of this funk, and it seems
Yeah.
like everybody around me, everybody,
Yeah.
with the exception of a few,
That's
is
the
just in
black
this
cloud.
funk,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
mhm,
Go ahead.
mhm,
No, I'm listening. Go
and
ahead.
I just really want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, and I just really want to get out of it. Um, for some reason, Florida. I don't know what it is about Florida. Everywhere else, I
Mhm.
don't know, but something about Florida I just absolutely love.
You want to
I don't
change,
know. I
yeah.
just want
The
to.
palm trees, the nice weather, all the
Mhm.
time.
Yes, I just went there.
Mhm.
Yeah, that water, that all that, it just something just resonates with me. I feel like I was not when I in my I don't know. I feel like I was not supposed to be born in no dang wintry cold weather. I don't know why I was born here. I can't stand it here. I just
Well, you came back as a Scorpio, so anything dealing with water resonates
mhm.
well with you and gives you a sense of peace in mind.
Really?
Let me tell you something. Girl,
Yeah.
I travel at least 3 or 4 times a year, and I'm always, where's the beach?
Oh
Where's the beach? Where's the beach?
man,
Where's the beach?
where's the beach?
Yeah, where's the
Ah,
beach? Yes.
I
Mhm.
just got a job working at the airport,
Mm.
and we were just before that we get flight benefits,
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm thinking like, okay, where do I want to go first? Like, where do I want to go first? It's the possibility for like, so yeah,
Mm.
beach,
You.
beach. I
Yeah.
just feel like I'd be freer there.
Free. Yes. Love it. I just came back from St.
Yeah.
Thomas less than a month ago, and it was
Oh,
it was beautiful there. Yeah. I went to Haiti.
oh,
I went to Haiti earlier this
oh,
year, 'cause my mom's Haitian. I brought back some
uh,
beautiful, beautiful seashells from the beach of Mami
oh
Wata.
goodness.
It's on my site. You
Well,
you can use that to put
I
on your
will.
altar for meditation, for healing, just for a deeper connection with
Yes.
the spirit realm. So every time when I go places as a Pisces, I need the beach. I need water.
Yes.
I need to be born again.
Water.
Yeah, I need to be born again.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So
My friends will be like, "Oh, let's go to Vegas."
I'm not feeling
No,
Vegas
I don't.
with
I don't
you.
like Vegas. I want to go somewhere with water.
Yeah, I don't feel.
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't
feeling
like Vegas. I don't want to go to New York.
Yeah.
I don't want to go anywhere where it's like too much noise. Like I love water. I love being around water. I love sand, the real sand, not the little dirty stuff that we got here. I want to be somewhere where it's, I really want that.
Well,
Okay.
it's coming. It's coming. The Florida is definitely well with you. Resonates well with you. Yep. But not Vegas.
Okay.
And don't come over here to New York. You don't, it's too chaotic. That's why I'm always leaving.
Oh, no.
You know,
I will go shopping there though.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Definitely. It has a very good variety of things, but yeah.
Yeah, I love all the different I definitely want to visit.
Yeah.
But living, I'm not sure. The big city living is just not. It doesn't work for me. I gotta have some quiet.
Yeah, you're resonating with your highest good. That's what it is. You're resonating with yourself. Yep. And I wish you well in everything that you do. I wish you well, and I know that you're gonna make it, and I know that you're gonna overcome it because you already have the mental, the mind. Now the spirit and the soul has to align itself, and there goes that 34, that 3. You know, mind, body, and soul, so that you can get that 4, which is the security, so that you can reach that 7, which is the Christ.
Okay.
All right.
And you were mentioning a bath. The bath.
Well, I'll inbox you the information, but the same way you paid for this reading, will be the same way you pay for the bath, and I'll just inbox you details. Rather you want to, do a 4-day bath, or you want to do a 6-day bath, whichever one. All right, my love.
Okay. All right.
So I thank you so much.
No, I thank you. I thank you.
Yes.
My goodness, I thank you.
Yes. And as I always tell my clients, feel free to recommend me to other people that needs my assistance and my guidance.
I sure will.
And that needs a beautiful reading.
Oh my goodness. I'm like, a lot of this stuff that you told me is a lot of stuff I've been just dealing with right now. So I really appreciate you just like
pulling it out of you, right?
I'm gonna work on it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to just let that go and get it together. Goodness, I just been feeling so bogged.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Okay. So now let me ask you, would you prefer this session to be private, or you don't mind if I post it on my channel?
You know what? I don't mind if you post it on your channel.
Okay. I just gotta ask before I start posting up.
Yeah, because I've actually watched my friend Ellie, the one that's been engaged. She introduced me to you, and then I started watching on YouTube. So I watched a couple of your sessions.
Yeah.
And I just love the way that you were just so cool and smooth with it. I love that. It made me feel real,
comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my love.
I don't mind at all.
All right, my love. No worries.
You.
Okay. Bye-bye.